I'm going to go through in this video a set of rolling push hands. So we've talked about the wedge and the ball. We've talked about horizontal push hands, but the rolling push hands is a great way to get in close to an opponent for more of a grappling distance. So let's have a look. So with the rolling push hands, we stay on the forearms. So as Matt pushes towards me, I can roll my hands over the top, redirect his energy, bring my hands back to the center, and then I start to push. And then Matt does the same. He brings his hands over the top as I push, rolls over the top, back to the center, and then he pushes. And then what we do is we get this nice flow. And when you're learning any set of push hands, always start off very slow because it builds sensitivity, timing, it's lightness. So you should not be able to feel the other person's bone. So skin contact only, and the other person doesn't know they're being redirected until it's too late. So as Matt pushes towards me, I redirect. And if you notice, I let him come in, and you see how I've moved right down to his forearms, and then redirect, and then push. And he does the same. One of the most common mistakes is when a push comes in, is to come right back, and you see I'm now on his wrists. But now I'm further away, and he's closer to me. I want to be closer to him here. So I want to get right into his personal space, like I said, for grappling distance. And then we can get a nice rhythm going. And you wait for the push and don't assume. And then we've got the other way. So we can come underneath, stay on the forearm still, roll the arms out and then push. And then, like I said, you get this nice flow. But it's waiting for the push. So I wait for him to come in, and then redirect. The other thing is, you might find you can't get it in quick enough, that you feel like you're rushing or you're panicking. So you redirect your opponent by turning their body to the corner. So as the push comes in, I roll the arms and I redirect Matt to the corner. You see that? So I take him out of his feet that way. If I'm square on, depending on if someone's got slightly longer limbs than you, it's very hard to fit in. So you add a gentle turn to the corner, and then Matt can do the same. But again, it's quite easy to get caught up on just doing this movement and switching off. And then we're doing it for the sake of it. So I have to wait for him to push, and if he stops, I don't react. See, I'm drawing my arms down, but I'm not redirecting yet. I wait for him to come in, and then redirect. And then we can either go underneath and push, or we can go over the top and push. And if you're very confident, you can do one over the top, one underneath, bring them back to the center and push. But still taking it slow, and you notice as I redirect Matt, I'm also expanding and opening his arms out. So I'm splitting his energy in two different directions. His arm that way and the other arm that way. Otherwise, if I just keep my arms in, that's a collapse and he's already got me. And you see the difference when I do this and then push. So they can go one way, the other way, one way, one the other way. And because it's grappling distance, you can apply a technique at grappling distance or close quarter distance. So I can roll the arms, draw him out of his feet, turn this into a kick or a knee strike. Elbow strike. One way, one the other way, come in, turn it into a takedown or a throw. Choke, knee strike, elbow, headbutt. So again, the possibilities are endless. But just understanding when you're doing rolling push hands, you are staying on the forearms, you are staying close to strangling distance, choking distance, throwing distance, and all you've got to do is adjust the distance slightly further away, and then you can incorporate elbows and knees.